Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to be talking about another A-lister who has put it out there that's very publicly given Meghan cause for concern. Well, looks like Meghan has been snubbed in a very public way. We all remember when Gwyneth had this event for Goop and talking about her brand, and she invited all of these A-listers. Meghan was nowhere to be found. She's even not far from where this event happened. She's not getting invited to these major Hollywood events, and this is causing her a lot of concern. She's also very worried about what's going to happen with the elections come later this year, because she and her husband, or at least Harry, could be deported. You're like, just get out the country. We don't want you here. Something is going to happen, and we just don't know what it's going to be at this point. However, Harry and Meghan are feeling the brunt of they're not welcomed in Hollywood. And the fact that Gwyneth has put out this tweet really shows us how Hollywood A-listers just do not want anything to do with Harry and Meghan. And I'm going to show you how Meghan is trying to twist the narrative because she's so desperate. She's so desperate to be accepted. So this is what happened. So Gwyneth, she sent her well wishes to Princess Catherine following her one-off appearance at Trooping the Color in what some are calling a snub to Meghan Markle. Now, following this appearance, the Prince and Princess of Wales posted a series of snaps on their Instagram, thanking their fans for making it a day to remember. And then Gwyneth commented, and she said, with over 5,000 likes that she got from this comment, she says, quote, "So happy to see you looking so happy and well," and there was a heart emoji. This is clearly a snub at Meghan because she wants to publicly put it out there. Glad you're looking good. And you know Meghan is going to see this. It's in the news. Gwyneth surely is putting out a message that she is definitely Queen Catherine or Princess Catherine, and Meghan can go kick rocks. Because if you really were truly someone that was a pal of Meghan Markle, if you were someone that would go to dinner with her, someone that is acquaintance of Meghan Markle, you're not going to be giving well wishes so publicly to Catherine. And Meghan can't stand it. She's just like, ooh. Oh, I can't stand it. Gwyneth, you're an A-lister. You're in America next to me. Why are you doing this? Why? And this is what Meghan, I believe, did. She had something put out to give a different narrative. And this is the other story that came out. Gwyneth Paltrow sends surprise message of support to Kate Middleton following Royals' triumphant Trooping the Color appearance after going on a double date with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Are you serious? Are you serious? For real, Meghan Markle? You went out and you had some dinner double date with Gwyneth and her husband right after this Trooping the Color? I think not. I think not. And if she did, there would be photos to prove it. Now, this is what has happened. After she sent this message on, or sent this comment around Catherine's appearance, the post featured a picture of William and the children at Buckingham Palace, which has amassed over 1.4 million Instagram likes and received gushing comment from Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, who they say is a friend of Meghan Markle. This is what the article says. This girl is ruthless, folks. When I tell you she will go above and beyond to put out lies, because this is how important her Hollywood career is to her. Now, this was, it says here that also in May, we saw the same thing. Meghan and Harry were reportedly out with Gwyneth and her husband, TV producer Brad Fulchuk. The royal couple also joined by Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden, who is the lead guitarist in the band Good Charlotte. They're saying that that Meghan was out with Gwyneth. It came just weeks after the Duchess's trademark for the TIG was approved. Like, they're even putting information about the TIG being, the trademark being approved. You know, and these are things that are personal to Meghan. Why would someone put this information in there just because? No, you're putting this in here because you got this information from Meghan, because she's trying to show, I got my TIG trademark approved and I'm going to be doing more with my TIG website, yada, yada, yada. These are words that come from Meghan. We know in the past that Meghan has put information out in the public to not have it where it's coming from her. She wants it to come from other sources, other people, because she's trying to direct the narrative. And I think trying to be very manipulative and show people that although Catherine said these kind words about Catherine, she still went out on a double date with Gwyneth Paltrow. And I just cannot believe this, folks. I cannot believe that Meghan really is trying to show she has a friendship with someone that we know she doesn't. Because if she did, there would be proof of it. There would be proof that you were out and about with these A-listers. And it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up that, first of all, Gwen would even say these kind words about Catherine and then still be your friend. Like, it doesn't go together. I can't even believe that. But see, the majority of people will be misled by this, and this is what Meghan is counting on. She is counting on the people that can't read into things that could be coming from her, so that they can kind of be told, okay, you need to kind of believe this. Let's go this way so you can believe this narrative. Yeah, I'm friends with Gwyneth. You know, because she needs this to be her reality. And she's desperate for it. This is why we're in this conundrum that we're in now, because of her tenaciousness. It's not surprising to me. And I think it's really sad. Now, we know Meghan has launched her TIG website. We know that she's trying to get things going up with her brand and her, you know, her wellness, something that Gwyneth is doing as well. And I think Meghan is looking to be the competition for Gwyneth. I think she's allowing lies to be put out there to make it look like Meghan and Gwen are friends, which I don't think they are. I just don't believe it. This is a woman who's so tenacious, she is willing to put out lies to elevate herself and her status because it's that important to her. And it just lets me know, along with the other A-listers, that when someone like a Gwyneth puts out a post that is giving very nice compliments to Catherine, Princess of Wales, she is definitely not someone that is in the same circle as Meghan Markle, because she wants people to know, I'm Team Catherine. Let's just don't get it twisted. I'm Team Catherine. And that's really sad, because Meghan and her lies, her misdirection of information, trying to point people in a direction to believe her narrative is so below the belt. And Hollywood people get it. They understand that that's just not okay to do. And I also believe that people don't want to be anywhere near Meghan Markle in a photo. Be like, because if you're in a photo with Meghan, that's telling a lot. That is sending a message to Buckingham Palace. People want to have their relationships with the real royals. They don't want rogue royals in California. Like having some side royal in California is like, that's like copycat. That's a fraud. That's a knockoff. That is a fake. That is a phony. What makes royalty so nice is that they are across the pond, that they are in a different country, living a very much royal life. And we're in California. And so having these relationships with those across the pond, there's something more special about that. There's more stardom around that, because you are not living my California life. And Meghan showing that she is supposed to be this duchess living a California life is low level. It's ghetto. Okay, let's just keep it real. It's ghetto. That is something where somebody doesn't have something and they try to perpetrate their way into a reality that they really can't have in real life. So they're going to perpetrate it. They're going to rebrand it. They're going to kind of ghettoify it a little bit and say, okay, now I'm royalty. You know, and Hollywood A-listers know it. They're like, no, you ain't. Look at you. You ain't royal. Your kids don't even have a relationship with the king. So how am I supposed to believe that you're really royalty? You are a knockoff. You are a fraud. You are a perpetrator. You're somebody that is not doing the real thing of royalty because you're living the same California life that I'm living. There's nothing special about you. Gwyneth was one of the first celebrities to send well wishes, and she said that the princess is a pillar of grace and strength, sending love. So she's reaffirming this relationship. She's sealing the deal like, yes, I am definitely down with the real royals. Here's another tweet. Here's another message. Take that, Meghan Markle. I'm making comments about Princess Catherine. Don't want nothing to do with you, Meghan. Stop perpetrating and stop trying to say that you are in the likes of someone like me as an A-lister, because you're not. I mean, all you have to do is look at what happened when Meghan went to this Lion King premiere and she's sitting there, or she's standing there having her husband beg for a job for her. And Beyonce was like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. No, she didn't. Did you just ask Bob Iger for a job? I mean, you talk about ghetto. Honey, let me just tell you, that is extreme ghetto. That's like the release of the mega ghetto-ness, because really, like, I wouldn't even do that. And I'm a nobody. I would not do that. And you're supposed to be a duchess. And you're in line trying to get a job. Like, you can't just make a phone call. You got to do it on the receiving line. And poor Bob Iger is just like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, is that right? Yeah. And Beyonce is like, oh my goodness. And Harry's like, yeah, I bet you didn't know. You seem surprised. Yeah, man, she wants a job. Yeah, give her a job. She wants a job, a voiceover. I bet you did. And you know, I can only imagine them in the vehicle on the way to this Lion King premiere talking about, okay, now, honey, you're going to ask Bob if he knows that I do voiceovers. Okay, you got that, Harry? You got it? You know what you're going to say? And Harry's like, yes, love. I'll be sure to ask. Because let me tell you something. He would not have asked that question had Meghan not given him permission. So it's all coming from Meghan. Even Meghan got your husband. I mean, even Meghan has her husband looking like a fool. She's bringing the ghetto into the prince. Like, really? You made your prince, your husband, look bad. I mean, like, why would you even put your husband in the position to look like an idiot? Like, you're supposed to be a prince and you are begging for a job for your wife in the receiving line at a movie premiere. That is ghetto. I'm appalled at Meghan Markle doing this to Princess Diana's son. It's shameful. And that's how I look at it. It's shameful. You should not have done that to your husband. You know, it's a sad day. It really is a sad day when Meghan brings out her ignorance into such high society. And, you know, you're supposed to be at the premiere, and you just go in the receiving, and you are the one receiving the people. Like, hello. You know, they're not coming and walking by you. No, you're receiving them. And you have the nerve to go up to one of the most important men at the time for Disney and say, you got a job for my wife? What? Whew, y'all, I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's bad. It's just bad. And this is exactly why Meghan will never have favor with the Hollywood A-listers. And Gwyneth has just shown us, hey, other Hollywood A-listers, get on board. Because I'm letting everyone know, I'm setting the tone that this woman, Meghan, is a fraud. And I'm going to compliment Catherine, and I'm going to show my approval for the royals in the United Kingdom. Because that is where the real royalty lives. And with that, my darling, I'm going to say ta-ta, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.